Welcome to my channel. This is the birth of Trading Effects, aka King of Pips, and I'll be taking some time out to show you what I think of the crypto space. Okay, I've got a lot of questions coming in on doing what do you think about crypto, what do you think about BTC, what do you think about Ethereum, what do you think about this, what do you think about that. Okay, so I want to just dive straight today to show you what I think about BTC. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get straight into the chart. All right, looking at BTC from this angle on a monthly time frame, so I will always start with a monthly time frame analysis, like always and usually I do. Okay, so starting with a monthly time frame analysis, you can see that two territories actually interest me with the BTC. Okay, so I look at crypto space actually trading more of in a 20k range. Okay, so we had 20k, we had 40k, we had 60k, and we had it that price actually came into below 40k for the very first time in the year after making a run right from start of COVID. All right, so that actually came in because there was so much panic in the market and a lot of investors were looking to where I can actually see they can actually see their money. Okay, so they actually invested most of them in the crypto space. So here we have it that price actually have started from just way above 60k having rejected on a monthly time frame to drop below. You can see this point to drop below the 40k. All right, so we're looking at that from monthly time frame where we can see a lot of rejections right around where we have the 30k territory. We can have rejections, we see rejections right around it. So let's go down to the much lower time frame to see what we have and where next I think price is gonna hit. But overall from the monthly time frame, I think this is not correct for a push up. I think price would definitely want to correct further. All right, having rejected this zone, I think price will actually see slide below, even though having to come to test the zone or move into a three-wave correction after a very strong impulse. I expect a corrective wave. Then I expect price to actually make another run for the money, only if it is ready to do so. All right, so let's get straight into the lower time frame. Possibly let's start with the weekly time frame and then see how we can then draw conclusions as to what we think. Okay, what I think of the market. All right, so from here we then see that how price actually came in here, was trading here, also here, and then came bouncing off the zone, and you can see that here this territory actually was taken out with this candle here, and which is definitely an institutional candle, because here look at this, how this came in as a bullish Marubozu candle. Okay, that actually speared through that territory and then take price up to the next level. Okay, so looking at the lower time frame, what I think of BTC on the lower time frame, possibly the daily time frame also as well, is that currently we have price actually trading right around here, and this actually also interests me a lot because from last month I actually saw this coming, and I was actually planning to do so whenever the opportunity presents itself. So looking at this, I think we have an opportunity to actually trade short on the BTC, having come here a very long strong impulse to the upside right around here, correction one, move up here. But look at this, the momentum here actually proved very strong not to either correct further more down before making the upside. This actually tricked me. That's why I didn't come into the trade right here, and I was looking for a more corrective wave back here before I can then look to move next one more time. But here it came in strong, short again here. Actually stay there because I hold right from here. I don't basically trade BTC on the futures. Okay, so I actually do futures with the BTC. So most of what I do with the BTC is actually spot. So here, right here, you can see this very strong candle actually coming and taking out all this. Okay, so but before then, I want to take you back in time to show you what actually happened back in time. Okay, so we need to go back in time to see what happened there. So also similar to this one, this also happened back in time when BTC came here. Actually did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 round. Came right here, bounced here to have continued as a leading diagonal, but rather dropped. And so anything below this territory dropped back into the zone. So this whole area, I think there is a bunch of sales orders waiting, stacking up here for those that are coming, want to come in late. BTC above 50k, BTC above 49k, you want to buy. So there stock orders of sell block here, so you don't want to be buying BTC anywhere around this territory. I think BTC below 40k. Okay, just slightly below 40k. definitely going to do so. All right, so I'm just going to go to a lower time frame to show you how that is going to play out. Okay, in my opinion. So this is not a financial advice. Okay, and remember that you need to remember that also that forex involves or trading involves great risk, and you need to trade with only the money you can afford to lose. All right, and let's go straight into the lower time frame. The H4 also proved very juicy as well. We can see that from last week we're seeing no reasonable push to the upside, having dropped in here. Price came here but couldn't take out this, so we're seeing more of a down right correction downtrend like that, moving because of no demand. I think I'm looking at BTC, I'm looking at no demand coming in the market. All right, so that's why I think the BTC definitely BTC is actually going to be on its way to hitting the 40k one more time. All right, 40k is where we are going, 40k, because personally I'm looking at previous resistance on to support, because it was resistance way here, and way here, and then broke out, came back at the retest, and we will look at that coming back as a support inside of here also as well. All right, so that's what I think of BTC. See you soon, and also subscribe to this channel. So I'll be doing a couple of videos on other currencies, but I think I'm see you soon.